Disclaimer, this is not an instructional video. Do not attempt this at home. Everything takes oil. You can't just buy an electric car and just assume that we just get rid of oil. I mean, everything takes oil.
Awesome.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning the vents. I saw this on Pinterest. You used to get one of these little foam brushes and then you can clean your vents out. I cleaned the rest of the tractor, but I didn't get the vents because you can't really get it with a washcloth. So I'm not, what are these? Are these like for air?
I don't know. I think that's where the aliens can come in.
But yeah, that works really good. You gotta love Pinterest.
Is Pinterest a woman thing? Because I guess I don't know any guys that are on Pinterest.
I don't know.
Boards or whatever you're talking about.
Yeah.
Put it on your board.
Yep. And then
I got a board over there on the little grater thing that we just fixed. It's like a 2x6. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Board?
But I do find some cute dad jokes on there that I tell you sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. I think I've mentioned that before. If y'all follow me on Facebook, I don't think I put one out today.
Uh-oh. You better do that.
So I usually send out a daily dad joke. You know what? If you can, number one, start your day with a little prayer or whatever and a dad joke, it can't get any better than that. So I actually had a friend of ours that she works at a nursing home and said that the residents, there we go, I couldn't think of the right word, but the residents enjoy, she will share the dad jokes that I post with the residents. So hey, you know, you never know. You never know whose day you're brightening. So silly little dad joke could, you know, means a lot to those residents. I don't know. Be a light.
Here's what's on our agenda today.
Straight ahead.
How's that?
A little bit more. Lift me up. Good. Hang on, let me get the window. Good. Okay, back up and let me down. Okay, so we're gonna back this thing out, clean the floor up, and get ready to put duals on. We'll let the floor probably dry a little bit so we're not slipping around. But we're gonna take you over to the other shed, and the 1066, the steering broke on it last night when Austin was moving it to get that little case tractor out. So we'll walk over there and show you that after I get this out of the way. Ooh. Inside of this cab has not been cleaned yet.
How many times do you think you've washed this floor down this winter, spring time?
Since I actually started working out here more consistent after we got back from vacation, I'm pretty sure I've washed this floor probably at least half dozen times. So that's, seems like at least once a week it's getting washed down, which is good. Really love to have a little floor scrubber.
That'd be fun.
Well, yeah. I used to drive those quite frequently when I worked at General Mills, but so I know, you know, I know how to operate them. I know kind of how to keep them clean, how to take care of them, how to work on them. Sometimes I can be mechanically minded. Stir up the stuff in the basket a little bit. See if we can get some of that water in the drain to drain out. It doesn't look like it wants to.
Oh, here we go again.
I got the handle sticking up this time. Oh, man.
Oh. Oofta, that's stinky.
Well, that's no fair. They can't smell it. They know that we're sitting here smelling this nastiness and they don't get to partake.
Okay, so when you were grinding that metal earlier, there's a certain smell to, is it burnt metal or what is that smell?
Hot metal, burnt
Hot
metal, yeah.
Certain smell, I'm like, boy, that's brings back memories.
Well, as long as we're at this point, I just will go out and dump this.
Wow.
Better than it being in the gravel, right?
Right.
Dad seeded this twice last year, and there just wasn't enough rain to get it to take off. Ugh. What do you think?
Yuck. Oh, yeah.
That didn't really do anything. I don't want to break the basket.
Right. I bet those are hard to replace. Pretty specific.
Yeah, they probably want a couple $100 for them too.
Pretty specific items.
For $20 worth of metal.
Mm-hmm.
That was sarcastic, by the way, just in case you guys didn't pick up on that. Try and leave that handle straight up so I don't have to fish for it down in the nastiness. All right, let's go to the board. I thought we were supposed to be checking stuff off the list. 1066. I know, my handwriting is terrible. Steering issue. Let's go see what that is. Okay.
1066.
Let me get a little light on the subject here. Down here. That threaded end of that cylinder is supposed to be in this block.
Oh boy.
So this thing will not steer right now. Luckily, because Austin wants to take this to drive your tractor to school day with the FAA, yeah, we're pilots, FFA. Luckily that didn't happen on the road. So
No kidding.
he just got done painting the weights on here. I think that's like the last thing that needed to be done. But I don't know if those threads are stripped, which would mean that we're gonna have to buy a whole new cylinder. I'm not sure.
And we need to move it because
We need to
there's
get those
duals.
duals. So, we got the mechanic coming next week, so we probably need to somehow get it in the shop. What do you guys think? I don't know. Hi, kitty, come here. Are you my friend? Come here. Are you my friend? I can't believe you sat around and let me pet you. Yeah? That cat was in the shop, got booted out of the shop because he was not using the litter box. He was pooping by the hydrant, and he was crawling on equipment. I'd wash stuff, and I'd come back, and he'd have his muddy footprints all over stuff. And there's more mice in this shed. I can't remember the last time I've seen a mouse in that shop. So, but as you can see, hang on, come here. As you can see, yeah, I don't think he's lacking in food. So I'm not sure if he's catching mice or not. But the other part of it is, Kimberly is very allergic to either cats or
Dander.
long-haired dogs, pet dander. So that's why Gracie is one of the hypoallergenic breeds that you know they don't shed. You have to take them and get them their hair cut all the time.
Don't touch
Actually,
me.
she tried.
Don't
Get back.
touch me.
Actually, she tried to cut our Yorkie's hair one time and got sick from that. Even though he's a hypoallergenic dog, once she started cutting his hair, she started getting sick. Anyway, so before, she couldn't stand to be, and I'm going to get some air moving in here. She couldn't stand to be in that shop for more than 10 minutes because he was in there. In that big shop, one cat was enough to put enough dander in there that she couldn't be in there. Your throat would start closing up. So anyway, it's nice that she can actually come out and work in the shop with me now.
Yeah.
So hopefully this cat is doing what farm cats are supposed to do over here.
And that's another reason you kept washing the floor down too.
Well, initially there was so much cat hair and dander and stuff in there that it took a couple washings to kind of try and get that under control. And yeah, so anyway.
Got to figure this out.
I have no idea how we're going to do this, but it's got to be done. We've got to get it to the shop. See what happens when I start pulling it ahead. Oh, he left the key on. Woo. No sense turning the steering wheel. It's not going to do anything. We'll see where we end up. Let's go faster. I think we're just going to go in circles. I might get a pipe wrench and maybe a towel so we don't narf that all up, and see if I can turn that. Try it. Woo! That ain't gonna work. Disclaimer, this is not an instructional video. Do not attempt this at home. Definitely not a how-to video. What have I heard other YouTubers say? This is a what we do or what we did video, not a how-to video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift that up, y'all, make sure they're still hooked. I have no idea if this is gonna work. All right, you wanna get on the tractor? Low gear. Actually, hon.
What?
Just put it neutral.
Neutral?
Put it neutral. You just be ready for the brakes if we need it. Hit the brakes, yep. All right. I think we exceeded the weight rating of the chain. Probably just put it in neutral.
Yep, it's in neutral.
Brakes.
Shut it off.
Turn the key off, and then the throttle goes all the way to the left. That's this old style. That's fuel shut off.
So is there like a parking brake?
Yep, right here. And it didn't. There it went.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
That was sketchy. Oh my goodness.
Today is egg salad with bacon, and I'm having a little bit of sprouts with mine. So if it wouldn't have snowed so much, we wouldn't be doing this.
Right, these duals would never have been off that tractor.
But here we
All
are.
because of the snow.
Yeah.
1 week, maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks of snow, that's it. Back in the day when we built this shed, it was big. You could drive a combine in here and all this stuff. Now look, the planter almost touches the rafters. bringing that combine in here now. The equipment is just getting bigger and bigger all the time. And I'm trying to lift this tire, the top of the forklift's almost touching up there.
Okay.
I can't see where I'm going, but I think we'll get there eventually. Let's see, if I lift that up.
You can see through the hole. Is today Sketchy Things Day?
Yeah. Sketchy Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do this yesterday by myself, and I can do it by myself, but it's just kind of nice to have another person around. Number one, in case something happens, then you've got somebody here to at least call the ambulance, I guess. All right. Don't want to hit the conveyor.
Oh, this one, the steering's working.
Yeah, the steering works in this one. But I see I missed a couple spots on the hood.
Oh.
So I'll have to remedy that situation. All right, so we'll have to back it up on a block. All right. Okay, now I just got to find the correct socket.
So that takes oil too?
I don't know how often they recommend to do it, but you just put a little bit of oil in there just to kind of lubricate everything. But everything takes oil. You can't just buy an electric car and just assume that we just get rid of oil. I mean, everything takes oil. How about this? This tractor could be electric, but what's in there? Oil! Sorry, I went on a rant. This isn't NASCAR, that's for sure. I don't think they'd hire me.
Kind of looks like you've done this before.
Maybe once or twice.
What's that stuff?
Anti-seize. Keeps it from, so hopefully next time it comes out easier, whatever. Okay, that one's not starting. Too high. Let's get another one started here. Definitely want to wear gloves when you're messing with that stuff. Okay, I'm going to try and let it down a little bit and see if I can get something started on the other side. I'll let all the pressure down, pressure off. And we'll see what we've got. I'm going to let the air compressor build up air. I can hear again.
One down, one to go.
One down, one to go. Let's take the chain off. All right, I will back this up and we'll turn the tractor around and we'll go get the other tire. That's why I didn't do this by myself yesterday. Something happened. At least today, if something happens, I got somebody here to call the ambulance if it's needed. Cat makes a mess. So I'm going to move the tractor just a little bit. That ought to get us closer. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get it over a little bit maybe. Actually, I'll just turn the wheels. How close are we?
Still off quite, I don't see any.
Okay, we're one whole width off.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Okay, I'm right there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and shift.
Oh, yeah.
How far? Half a hole? Okay, can you sit on the forklift?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you, okay, so down, go down a little bit, just barely. Good? Now go down a little bit more. Oh, I'll hold this. You want to come over here and see if you can start one of these?
Does it matter? I got it. It's going.
Yep. Okay, get another one. I go top right. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, we were lucky on that first one. Wow.
Yeah. Snug them up and we'll see where we're at. Looks like that is decent.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know I was going to be able to paint today.
Yeah. Painting with anti-seize 101.
And I got to paint in the vents.
Tractor vents.
Yep.
You're so lucky.
I know.
Why are you handing me the dirty end?
Well, because I'm hanging on to the clean end to make it dirty.
One of us is getting dirty. Hey,
How's
that works.
Okay. Yeah, this stuff's nasty.
General Mills issued fluorescent high-vis jacket. Thank you, General Mills.
Yeah.
It's waterproof. It's nice for washing vehicles. Nice for washing vehicular units. I feel like I've just done this recently. Not sure how the videos are coming out, but I just fixed the tire on the red semi yesterday, so yes, I just did this all yesterday. And I went to the chiropractor yesterday when I got back to town, and hopefully I didn't just mess it all up. But the duals are on. Looks like we need to wash it again. There's a couple misses. That doesn't have to be today and probably won't be today. I just need to get it off that block and get that block put away. Chain, forklift put away, and then I think, I don't know, we might be done for the day. Done here.
Right.
We got other stuff to do.
Yep.
I really need to get working on that airplane again, so.
So we have our own stuff.
We got our own stuff to work on.
Don't want to leave that on there.
Yeah, that wouldn't work very well, actually. Just a pet peeve of mine, but I always leave the forks down on the ground so they're not a trip hazard instead of like this. It's a good way for somebody to trip on them and bust their face on the concrete, so that's what I do.
And our employees have been told that.
Our employees know that they don't leave the forklift any other way but like that. How was your day?
It was good.
I think we got a lot done.
It was sketchy Thursday, and it was exciting. And
Yeah, getting the 1066 in here, that was the sketchiest job, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
glad we got it done.
it's in here and it can be worked on. We do have the mechanic coming on Monday to look at the 225, the oil drain, the airbag in the seat, and we just added to his list. So anyway,
And
yeah,
you get to cross off something on your list.
I do. Nope, can't cross. Nope, can't cross that off. Nope, can't cross that. Hey, there we go. Here, I'll let you take that. Change oil and filter, that's what we attempted to do yesterday, but failed. That was a fail. So anyway, we're getting there. I need to almost clear this board off.
And start over.
What does that say, 235? Well, no wonder we can't do that, because it's not a 235. 225. Now we can do it.
Good help's hard to find.
I'd been looking all over the place for the 235. Okay. I think that's good for today. Here.